Samsung promised us 7 years of OS upgrades, and people like that. And of course, Samsung was one of the first brands after its TouchWiz disaster to roll out fast and stable updates. Well, looks like Samsung has gone back to its old ways and doing some shady stuff. Android 15 came out on 15th October, and Samsung released its One UI updates as late as April 7th. That too to its 1 year old flagship series, going upwards of $1,000, the Samsung S24 Ultra. This is a huge delay. I'm Akash and we are uncovering the truth behind One UI 7. And at the end, I would say something I never thought I would about updates. One UI 7 brought a lot of great features that mainly focused on AI improvements, and also there were some changes in the UI elements which made it look more polished and the animations were improved. And how could we forget Gemini integration? Because everywhere you go, you better slap an AI sticker to make your product sell more. When the phone first launched, many reviewers said that S25 Ultra wasn't really a big jump over the S24 series, and it was just differentiated on the basis of softer features. Well, looks like Samsung knew that as well. And that is one of the reasons that people say the One UI 7 update was delayed. Because if you get basically the same features and on a similar hardware at a much lower price in last year's flagship device, why would you spend much more on current year's device? People would obviously prefer to get better deals on the Samsung S24 series from the last year and still get maybe 95% of the experience that they would get on the S25 series. And that was, I think, one of the reasons why Samsung delayed it. Samsung actually used to do this. In the past years, what they would do is that they would launch the new Samsung S series device with the latest Android upgrade, and only after that the older devices would get an Android update. But that kind of had subsided in the past years with the Samsung S24, S23, S22 series, which was good for consumers and it gave a confidence to their loyal customers. They have already rolled out the update to the Samsung S24 series and the Flip 6 and the Fold 6. And in some regions, the S24 FE, the Samsung Galaxy S23 series have also got the update. But many regions are still waiting, and of course, the carrier locked versions will be waiting longer. I think it was kind of stupid of Samsung to delay the update so much, because they are competing with Apple. They are not really competing with other Android smartphones as much. And Apple devices get updates together and very quickly. And it makes no sense to delay the update for their last year flagship users just so they would buy the S25 series. I think there will be a very few number of people who would say, oh, I have the S24 Ultra, but I do not have the AI features on it that the S25 Ultra has, let me upgrade. That would be a very small population. But a lot of people would be mad about getting the delayed upgrade. Now what I promised at the end, something surprising. As a person, I love updates and I would apply the update as soon as it comes without waiting to see if there are any bugs or any issues that other users are reporting. But I think now that Android has matured, and if you would see that whenever a new Android version upgrade is there, there's not such a huge difference that we used to see in the days of Android KitKat, or let's say Android ice cream sandwich. And they are very minor and incremental updates, and most people wouldn't even notice that their phone has been upgraded. And another thing is that a stable older version of Android is miles better than a buggy unstable version. Of course, I'm not justifying that they should have taken this long, but I think for now they are focusing on quality over the speediness. But that argument goes out of the window, because there were a few bugs because of which they halted the release window. Like some people would get locked out of their device. There was some Microsoft Swift key bug, and of course it's not super stable. And I think Samsung should be spending more resources on these updates, because this drives customer loyalty in the long term, how you treat your existing customers. Because a person who got, let's say, annoyed by the delayed updates on their S23 series or S24 series smartphone, which are very expensive flagships, do you think they will really go for a newer Samsung device because they know after a year they would be treated as second-class citizens by Samsung? But at the same time, they should not drag their feet, because when customers are paying such high prices for their flagship smartphones, they deserve fast updates and stable updates. So what do you think? Was the reason for delay in One UI 7 updates to boost Samsung S25 series sales, or that Samsung just being lazy, or there were some genuine reasons and people should stop hyping up the update so much? Let me know thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe for more such videos in the future. Bye bye, take care.